Pollution is all around us. In fact, this morning, a scientist told First News it's impossible to avoid.
But there's a new tool that helps track the dangers in your neighborhood. 27 Investigates reporter Amanda Smith joins us live in studio with those details.
There's an old saying written about Youngstown at the height of the steel industry, when ashes filled the sky and cinders were everywhere. Youngstown clean would be Youngstown without work. But now it's been 40 years since Black Monday and the end of big steel in the valley. What does that mean for the environment in and around Youngstown?
We are living with our industrial legacy, particularly from the iron and steel production. They did a lot of damage to the streams.
But I wondered if that damage is still lingering. There's a way to find out. The U.S. EPA has launched a new tool called My Environment. It breaks down every known source of pollution in the country and organizes it on a map. Take a deep breath with me. Nice deep breath in. Now let's let it out. One more time. And exhale. Now that would be good for an aerobic exercise, but according to the EPA, I just breathed in formaldehyde, arsenic, and a smattering of ozone. The pollution, it doesn't stop there. It's in the waters in our streams and in the very soil beneath my feet. Pollution in air and water can harm our health. Heavy metals like mercury and cadmium damage the kidneys. These are found in abundance in the Mahoning River. Arsenic can cause cancer. It was found in the water in the schools at Vienna just in February. Ozone can trigger asthma attacks. Tara CIOFFI is with the Mahoning Trumbull Air Pollution Control Agency. She monitors air pollution, and the agency puts out warnings on days when people need to take care.
If you see a red level on high ozone days, you might want to think about what you're doing outside and maybe stay in the air conditioning.
Last year, the agency put out 2 warnings against dangerous ozone and more than a dozen when risk was elevated. The region is doing better than areas around Cleveland, Columbus, and Cincinnati. Cuyahoga County had the most warnings in the state. Dozens of factories have closed over the last 40 years, but the ones that are still here are still polluting. Heritage Thermal Services incinerates hazardous waste. In 2013, they accidentally released 760 pounds of ash into the neighborhood. A spokesman for the facility says Heritage is meeting all of the government requirements now.
We invested approximately $500,000 on technical upgrades, new analytical equipment, operating procedures, and unplanned outages for inspections and testing, all with the goal of preventing a reoccurrence.
Valoric is in compliance with federal laws. But with the EPA's permission, they release more than 200,000 pounds of chemicals into the air every year. Releases include mercury, lead, and other heavy metals. CIOFFI says the air quality is getting better.
We see a lot of the bad reports, but really since the 1980s, everything's been getting better, and we're meeting our standards in Mahoning and Trumbull County.
At the Mahoning Public Health District, scientists treat the environment just like they would any other public health crisis.
We need to plan, we need to protect, but we shouldn't panic. So as long as we're going through a planning process and a protection process and identifying these areas that are stressed, that gives us the opportunity to find out how we can fix it.